high, so you're right there.
Right here?
That'll be good.
Okay. Yeah. The top right here should be right.
Go ahead and get set.
Go ahead and get your gun.
Hey, Skinner's right there where you sit. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's gonna be perfect.
Go ahead. Okay. Stop it. There you go. Okay, y'all come down and look at this. Did it separate?
Oops, sorry.
Okay, this is a straight in shot, but it looks like it's an angle shot. You see the way the hole is shaped? If the windshield was at 90 degrees, that hole would be round. But like it is, all has to do with the length of the windshield. And I don't know what the angle of this windshield is. It's probably about a 45 maybe. That should be close.
All right, these are your conical cracks. You see, they just basically circled around the entry hole. These are your radial cracks. And the radial cracks for sequence in the windshield are what's key. When we shoot the second one, out of the glass fractures, when there's another impact, the force that's created by that impact is gonna follow the path of least resistance. So it's gonna use these cracks that are already created to dissipate their energy. So what happens when a radial crack from a secondary shot comes up, it's gonna stop at a previous radial crack because it's just gonna use that pathway to dissipate its energy that much quicker. All right, and that's the key to determining sequence. But just remember, with laminated glass, you got 2 sheets of glass. So you gotta make sure your radial cracks that are intersecting are on the same piece of glass. Because you'll screw up. It'll screw you up if you're not careful. And he'll show you a technique how to determine that.
Sometimes you'll have an accidental radial crack on the inside that stops under a radial crack on the outside, and you'll think that that's what it is. But you have to determine which side the radial crack's on. You do that with a real sharp knife or a razor blade. You run across there, and you can feel that crack.
Any questions?
Okay, we ready for the
next shot?
Next shot. Over just a little bit. Yeah, that should be okay. We'll do a different angle over here.
You know what I'm thinking?
What?
You see how the radial cracks are on it? If he hits it right where he's at, it might, the conical and the cone might obscure what's around that line.
You think about going that lower? Shoot about 2 inches lower than this right here.
Shoot lower?
Yeah, about 2 inches right here.
So that should run those radial cracks up the top.
Yeah, let them intersect this right here. Hey, I told him lower. It's not hit you.
He told him actually 2 inches lower than the mark on the window.
Don't people move forward. I'm back up.
Okay, there's a jacket that's separated from it. That doesn't help.
They didn't run up far enough to get him up on there.
Okay, that's why we have 3 cars here, because the radial cracks didn't intersect.
It'd be tough to tell on that one.
Yeah, you couldn't tell on this one. But another thing, if you have 3 shots in the windshield and they're pretty close together, you can throw out the sequence of shots, because the only one you'll be able to tell is going to be the last shot, because it'll make these cracks right here run even further and run into each other. So it makes it impossible to tell.
Okay, a good visual on that for direction is you see how you've got the rounded part of the coning here, and then it's thinner up on the top, so that tells you that this shot was coming from left to right as the shooter was standing there versus this one, which was pretty much a straight on shot.
Plus you can see, let me see that pen. Plus you can see it's like this, the oval is, which tells you this way. This one, like this, you can tell it's straight. Okay. Here's the witness sheet.
Okay, this was the first shot here.
Hey,
Get up through here.
it was right here at the top.
Yep. It just, came right through here, stayed together. This is the second shot. You got separation of the core and the jacket.
And it looks like this is a core and that's a jacket, is what it looks like. But it could be different. But it's separated.
What part on the glass?
The what?
What part on the glass are you talking about?
Well, see this right here? How this is more rounded on the edge, on this bottom edge here, and then it comes up and it squeezes down some right here. It's a little bit thinner.
Right.
In the paperwork, it describes it. Think of it. Imagine an egg, an oval shape like an egg, and you're looking for direction-wise. You're looking for the bullets going in the direction of the nose of the egg or the tip of the egg.
It looks like your jacket kicked back off your windshield on that one.
No, I just threw it out there.
That's what you do it in.
It went through. It was stuck. It was just stuck on the exterior of the vest. But for direction, the oval shape's a good thing. But also, you can see because he was standing over towards the left. You can see that it's a good example here of going from left to right on that.
And you might say, why is this important? Because I can go in and get the terminal point of this bullet. But what if somebody was shot and they're in there? Then you wouldn't know. And it's really important on this, if this officer is out in front of the car and he's shooting, you can tell where he was when he fired the first shot, you can tell where he was when he fired the second shot. So this will either help him or hurt him. And hopefully the evidence supports what he says.
It'll be the truth, so,
Yeah, it's always the truth.
All right. Okay. Metal or?
No, let's go ahead and do this card so that